too. Hey, kings and queens, how y'all doing? My screen looks a little crazy. I look a little crazy, but we about to do this. I'm on live on different devices. So, hey, kings and queens, how y'all doing? I'm on live on YouTube, Facebook, and
From your calendar, questions about Helic starts in 10 minutes.
Okay, so I got 10 minutes, y'all, before my first meeting, client meeting.
From your calendar, questions about Helic starts in 10 minutes.
Okay, Alexa, thank you. Okay, that's better. There's a lot going on. Okay, so I wanted to come on, and you guys have been seeing my post of me introducing my book, From Rent to Reign. Um, I've had books inside of me for so long, so many years, and it was time to sit down and write. This has been a interesting couple of years for me. I just went to drop the kids off for school, so I just threw something on with my hat on my head, and I ran out the door. So that's why I'm looking like this. But let's go next. Um, so I wanted to come on, do a quick live about the book. I know I've been promoting, and you've been seeing a lot of my stuff online. And I just wanted to give you a little insight on what the book is about and why I decided to write it. So, in good 9 minutes, I'm going to go through this. I've been in this business for quite some time. And as you know, my background is I started out in catering. So I started out working 9 to 5. I was in corporate America. I worked for CoStar, which is a commercial real estate company. It's amazing how things come full circle. But I worked for CoStar for 11 years, and I was just tired of being in the rat race. I was tired of being in corporate America. I was tired of just living paycheck to paycheck. So I said, something got to give. So I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And what I loved the most at the time was cooking. I loved preparing food for people. I loved the joy it brought to them when I handed someone a plate and they tasted my food and they were enthralled and happy and loving it. So I said, let me go to culinary school, get my degree, and learn how to do this properly. Went to culinary school, moved to Oregon, studied there, graduated with my degree in culinary arts, and then I went to Hawaii and I did my externship and studied in the Grand Hyatt Kauai Hotel. Um, Sorry, I got a phone call. And then I gained the knowledge and I came back here to the DMV area and I started my own catering company. When I say it was a labor of love, I mean that with all of my heart and soul. It was, it's a lot, working in the kitchen and serving people food is not just cooking something on your leisure and serving it to somebody. It's a lot involved. It's a lot of work mentally, physically, emotionally. So I decided, you know what? After 8 years of doing it, after running a restaurant that only lasts for 6 months, and I blew through my 401k money, and uh, I was like, you know what? Let me sit back and figure out what I want to do. Push forward, I got my license to be able to be a mortgage lender. I had zero experience, didn't know anything about buying a house. I didn't buy a house. I don't know anyone close to me that has ever bought a house, but I knew I could do it. I can pretty much do anything I want. Like anything I put my mind to, I can actually do it. And that goes for all of you as well. It just takes dedication and hard work. If you're willing to work for it, you can do anything you want to do, anything. And that's something I had to learn from my background of coming from a disenfranchised place and coming from a place where you don't really see much success, all you see is struggle. So it was something I had to reprogram, learn, and relearn. I can do whatever I want, and moving to the other side of the country and then to the island really solidified that for me. So that's why I'm not scared to pivot. I'm not scared to change. I'm not scared to do something different and do something new. I decided, okay, I want to write this book because when I got into this business, um, the people that I've first, what I learned, nobody ever taught me. Nobody taught me the proper way to use credit. Nobody taught me about financial literacy. Nobody taught me about buying a house. Nobody told me what the process was. There was no formal training in high school or school or even at home. So that was something that when I started learning how easy it is, because it's not hard at all, I'm like, wait a minute, we need to get this out into our community. So I made it my goal and my focus, and that's my main thing, educating my people on it because the people that come from where I come from, they don't know. They just don't know. It's the ignorance. And it's not a bad thing. It's just something that a lot of people just don't have. So I used to write daily devotionals, and it was something I did on my pastime. I'm a very spiritual person, and I used to do my daily Bible verses, and then I would write. Like, this is just a gift that God gave me. I would write, explaining, breaking down the Bible verse, what today's devotional was about. And I did back then. There was no social media. There was no following. So there was email lists and blogs. I think this is when blogs first started coming out. And I started writing, and I started from like a list of 5 people I sent it to till like 100 and some people. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna call you right back, girl. I'm gonna laugh. Uh, so it was like 100 and some people on my email list when I got to the end of that, and when I stopped writing that. So the books have always been in me. The passion has always been with me. So this book combines faith-based education for first-time home buyers. It's my baby. It's my passion. I share a lot in this book about what I've been through and what I've seen. The amount of people that come to me and be like, "I want to buy a house." So even in general conversation in certain situations, I'll talk to people and be like, "Oh, you should buy a house. I'm a lender," and people are like, "I don't think I can. How do I do that? I want to buy a house, but." So I said, "Well, but what?" You know what I mean? It's all about conditioning. So that's also why I created the ebook to go along with or the workbook, I should say, to go along with the book. So you can actually journal. So at the end of each chapter, it gives you a exercise to do in the book. You can journal. What do you like? How do you feel when you think about buying a house? And or how do you feel when you face your finances or you pull your credit? What's stopping you from going on there every year and checking your credit, making sure everything's okay? That's a mental thing, and that is something that a lot of us face. We just don't want to deal with it. We know we out here grinding. We trying to pay our bills. We trying to make it. We just trying to make it. And who wants to keep reminding themselves that I got to figure out this credit thing? You know what I mean? So this workbook allows you to go along with the book, jot down your thoughts and your feelings, make a plan, write a budget, set a goal, and it gives you a step-by-step guide for those of us who just was not taught and just do not know. Even if you was taught in this business, things change. Your parents could have bought a house 20 years ago, and the process to buy a house is not the same. So I got to get off here. I got a 10 o'clock. I got 2 minutes to prepare for my call, but I just wanted to drop a quick live. I'll come back on later this afternoon. And you guys, I still am a mortgage lender. So I am about to start coaching calls. If the book resonates with you and you want me to sit with you and go through it step by step, we can even sit with the workbook, print it out, and fill it out together. and then we come up with a plan for me to help you buy your next house. So that'll go live on my stand store with by the end of the week. So you guys can uh, do a one-on-one with me. I understand. Trust me, I have a lot of empathy. I got a lot of sympathy because I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, wrote the book. You know what I mean? So I know how it is. I know what the hurdles are, and I know how to help you overcome those hurdles. So look out for that by the end of the week. It'll be on my stand store for you to schedule a coaching call with me, and we can do that together if you want. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. I'm gonna get off here. I'll jump back on later this afternoon, and we can continue this conversation. Love y'all. Thank you to everyone who stopped by, and I will talk to you soon.